Okay, guys, we're just running right down the line, man. Trying to get as much knocked out as we can so I can be doing some releases today. I'll probably be releasing slowly as I'm adding more on so I can just keep building up the pipeline so we can just keep rolling more smoothly in terms of releases. I meant to build up a thing, but when I got sick, it didn't. I failed on that. I just basically released everything I had in my arsenal. So now I'm rebuilding everything. Um, and then we can just, it can be more timely, stuff like that. So, whew. Thanks for joining me on this ride. For those of you who've been along for the ride, appreciate you guys, appreciate your comments, appreciate your support. Those who are new and coming through this door the first time, feel free to hang out with us anytime and just chill. If you like what you're seeing here, don't forget to go down, click like, subscribe. Check out some of my own stuff that I write. It's in the description box below. Let's get on with this, guys. This amazing American Idol tour. Let's see what the next one is. Let's go.
Thank you for making Idol part of your evening. On the stools with Adam Lambert, ladies and gentlemen. Disco night. You've already done a disco song on the show. Play the funky music.
Yeah.
And this is shaped up to be sort of an unconventional disco night, which has been good. What are you going to do?
If I Can't Have You on the Saturday Night Fever soundtrack.
But I'm sure you tweaked it quite a bit.
Yeah, I mean, I already, like we said, I already did a disco song, so I wanted to do something that I could connect to emotionally.
And are you ready for it?
I hope so.
Are you guys ready for Adam? All right, get set on stage. Good luck. Putting his own spin on a disco classic. Here is If I Can't Have You from Adam Lambert.
Don't know why I'm surviving every lonely day when there has to be no chance for me. My life would end, and it doesn't matter how I cry. My tears of love are a waste of time. If I turn away, am I strong enough to see it through? Go crazy is what I'll do. If I can't if I can't have
All right, so Adam. Wow. Yeah, you can. I was just thinking, you could sing a song, and you can act out the part, you know, you can play the role, you can to me there's very few artists that can actually imbue the song, the instrument or whatever it is, like almost like a magical with a magic wand or some sort. Like they can put the emotion into the song. I don't know how to explain it. Like that feeling of caring. Like that, it just hit me. Like not only just his performance and his musicality and everything else we know that he has in his arsenal. It's his heart that comes out. And that's another thing that's not, you know, it's not easy to share because it exposes you like an exposed nerve. Like it's a very vulnerable position to be in because you're literally putting yourself out there for anybody and everybody to take a stab at you. And it could, for most people, they feel like that would kill them. That would be the end of them. Therefore, you know, we shield it. We put up all these masks. We put force shields. We put everything around it. We encase it. We put it in a box. We try to protect it because we want to stay alive. It's a survival instinct. But you know, that's why when I hear that something like this that I just heard for the first time, I could see, you know, more and more what Paul is talking about, the courage it takes to put yourself out there like that. You know, and the courage it takes for him to just be who he is, to just and I know that this time things have changed, switched a lot more culturally towards people having more of an acceptance, more of a tolerance with the gay community, right? Things have changed a lot. I know I've seen it myself from since I've grown up. But during this time period, it just wasn't there yet. It was in the trajectory of going in that direction, but it was not there. And so artists that are now coming out today have, you know, they feel a lot more comfortable. But back then, you know, you wouldn't, like I said, you wouldn't normally do that until you've actually got everybody's, you know, until you did your deal, and then you come out, you know, like Elton John, things like that, because at that point nobody cares. You're already a legend, right? But when you're first building, you don't want to cut off half your audience before you can even get to your destination. Well, Adam doesn't operate like that. That's not his. That's not how he works, and I think that's why his art is coming out in the way that it does, because it's very honest. He has integrity. It's very real. It's very, the substance is there, not just from his voice, but from his real heart. Like he's really exposing himself to the world without fear. That's pure bravery, man. I mean, in every sense of that word. Courage, for real. None but respect, man. None but respect. Hats off. Hats off. You know what I mean? Hats off to that. Let's go. Let's check out what the judges have to say.
So, dog, one of the things that should be happening at this time for each contestant in the competition is that you should show us in the public your range, right? Some weeks you do the rock thing, you jump around the stage, you mix it up. This week you do the slow vibe, right? Dude, I'm telling you something. You are ready right now, dude. Let me tell you something. Dude, you have it majorly going on. He is a hot one tonight, America!
You're brilliant. I don't know what else to say. You're brilliant.
Thank
You just, every week, you up it for me. And tonight, this was the most memorable performance. You look like, you know, the guy from Saturday Night Live meets Clark Kent. I mean, this incredible...
Elvis
You
in
know,
there.
and just the emotion, the way you connected, it's just, it's inspiring. It is.
Thanks, guys, for helping me out with her, Cara. And you guys mentioned a song that they did. I think it was Strut or something like that. I have to check that song out for sure. That might be a little detour we take as we're doing this American Idol trip. I mean, because that was thrown out there. I forgot. There's plenty of folks. There's several folks that threw that out. So sorry if I missed your name. I think it's Victoria. There's Erica. There's a bunch of folk that were telling me. Well, people that came out and helped me in the comments, especially with Cara, the judge. Thanks for that, guys. So, yes, for sure. So far from both judges, you know, he is sort of like an embodiment of all the artists that have been haymakers / kingmakers / rainmakers, everything, right? It's like all encapsulating. Because as we're watching this now, as I'm watching this now, I'm starting to see that vision of, man, he's touched on all these major folks, Michael Jackson, Elvis. You know, when I think of Saturday Night Fever, I think of John Travolta. And of course, that one movie producer, I'm still missing his name from the last one I just did. The name still hasn't come to me. I'm just leaving my brain, and I haven't looked at the comments yet because I'm still going. I'm going right now. But yeah, and then also Queen, the frontman for Queen, and Freddie Mercury. I mean, you're basically taking all the major artists that have been on the planet, right? And he's embodying the ones who have passed on and the ones that are current. And not only is he a typifying of them, he is himself his own embodiment of him, which is Adam Lambert. He owns his name. He is who he is. He's his own label. He writes his own tickets, his own contracts. He's got his own pen. He's got it all, man. He's got the whole package. And wow. So glad that I'm participating in this. Let's go. Let's check this out.
Adam, I've never questioned my